Hi everyone, this is Johnnyonoes, and I'm playing No Man's Sky version 1.1, the Foundation update. And in this Let's Learn episode, I'm going to show you how to survive your first day in survival mode. Now in survival mode, they've increased the degradation of both your life support as well as your weather protection. Which means that you're going to have a hard time because every single planet that you start off in survival is going to have some sort of an effect. It's going to either be cold, it's either going to be toxic, or it's going to be radioactive. This one in particular happens to be really, really cold. To mitigate this degradation, you can't run, jump, and do all the things you normally do in normal mode. You really just need to walk. So keep that in mind when you're trying to survive on this first planet. First order of business is you're going to have to repair the first two items that are broken on your multi-tool, the scanner as well as the analysis visor. Now, I really suggest working on the analysis visor because the fact of the matter is, most of the time, these planets tend to have very few animals on it. So you could easily get the big bonus that you get for scanning one of these, all the animals on this planet. So really work on both of them in the beginning. So to get the carbon for the scanner, you just need to hit some trees. It's not a big deal. Keep in mind when you are using your mining laser, if it goes into the red, just let go of the mouse click and then instantly put it back on to recharge it really nice and fast. See how I did that? It's a lot faster that way. Make sure to get some extra carbon too so that you can continue to charge your mining laser after it's run out. If you run into some pesky sentinels, just make sure not to look at them while you're mining. To get iron, all you gotta do is find a rock, and almost every single rock-looking object in the environment is going to have iron in it. So we got a big one right here, so we'll go ahead and mine that out, and then fix up the two pieces of the multi-laser, or multi-tool. Alright, so now that we have all of the stuff, so we have some iron and we have some carbon, go to your multi-tool here, and then just left-click to repair both of these guys. Now you're ready to go out and adventure. Make sure to wait till your thermal protection is all the way at full before going out again. Alright, so for next order of business is start using the scanner and look around your area to see if there's anything that you want to pick up. Your highest priority resource to pick up are platinum, zinc, crystalline, nice. Platinum, platinum, zinc, as well as thamium. Plutonium is nice, and if you find it, pick it up, but you're going to want to look for patches of platinum before you're going to want to pick up some plutonium. So here we got some platinum as well as some plutonium over here, which is nice. Now the reason why you're going to want to get some platinum is it's one of the three ways to mitigate the amount of damage your shield is taking when out and about on these more hostile planets. Hit tab, go to your exosuit, then hit E, and make sure to build a couple of these shieling shards. They may seem like a kind of a pain to build, but unfortunately in survival mode, you're going to want to start building those. Because there's only, that's one of the three ways that you can mitigate, to bring back your thermal shield. The second way to recharge your shield is to find an overhang or like a cave. This will allow you to, let's see if this works. I'm not sure it's going to. Let's see. No. Yeah, so you're going to want to find a cave or an overhang or something along those lines. You're going to want to make sure that you have at least something above you. Like, normally that would work, but I think it's a little bit on the... You know what? Actually, let's do this. With resources, you can actually dig in them to make your own cave. And if you're lucky, and you already have your plasma grenade, you can always just make a little cave for yourself and then recharge your shield. So if you've got the plasma grenade, you can actually just shoot, or plasma launcher, you can actually just shoot regular ground to make your own caves. Unfortunately, this takes a very long time to recharge, so you can be sitting here for 2 or 3 minutes. The other option is to find a shelter, which are not always available, of course, and that recharges it a lot quicker. But if you were to use your shieling shard that you're making with platinum and iron, you basically charge it up instantly. Now, I would suggest waiting until you're actually taking damage to your normal shield before using them. That way, you're getting the most out of each shield that you make, shielding shard that you make. So just keep walking around until you either find some zinc or some platinum, and then start kind of making your way towards your ship. On your way to your ship, you're going to want to keep your eyes open for any Heridium. Now, Heridium is this blue-colored metal over here. Also, scan as many animals as you can, too. Get that money. So we found some Heridium right over there, so we're going to go pick that up. And like I said, wait till you take two hits from the cold, toxicity, or radiation before using your shielding shards to make the most out of each unit. So just like that. And then when you use one, you make another one. So you don't have to worry about running out of inventory space. Alright, once you get your Heridium node, you're going to want to make yourself a little cave. Just like we did with the nickel earlier. So now I can go ahead and mine this while being protected from the cold. So make sure to get 320 of it before moving on. Alright, so we got all our Heridium, so we are good there. We're going to still look for some zinc, and we're going to still look for any platinum or thamium that we need on our way to the ship. Now, zinc can be difficult to find. On my first survival run, it took me about an hour and a half to find the zinc that I need. Now, there are a couple options for finding zinc. You can use the signal booster to go ahead and find yourself a colonial outpost that may or may not have a pad, but you're better off just kind of looking for it using your scanner. While you're wandering around, make sure to jump into one of these caves and just start mining as much iron as you can. It's also a good spot to find any cave animals too that might be on this planet to scan. So while you're waiting for your suit to recharge, and maybe you may not have enough platinum, or you just kind of want to wait out the nighttime, especially on cold planets, the nighttime is actually 2 ticks. So it's actually kind of sometimes not worth it to keep using shielding shards. Might as well just kind of ride out the night before heading out in the morning. But while you're hiding out in one of these caves, just go ahead and start digging as much iron as you can. And if you can get about 500, you'll have enough to make the sheets that you're going to need for the ship. We luckily found 1 node so far of zinc, so I'm going to go ahead and grab that. You normally need at least 2, because you do need 32 of it. You get like 20 to 25 per node, so yeah, you're going to have to find 2 of them. I luckily found 1 so far. Alright, so once you have the 500 iron, go ahead and go to your starship and start making those carrot sheets. All you have to do is hit E and then click on the sheets. You should be able to make 11 of them with the slots given. I think I put my Heridium in there, so may not have enough room, but you can always just fix up your launch thruster. All you need is the sheets for that, and then make another one for the pulse engine. Now, with this new version, you can easily stack stuff as well. So there you go. So we have the Heridium, and we have the carrot sheets, and all we need is 1 more zinc. Now, like I said, zinc can be difficult. But, wow, look at all that platinum. Let's go get that. But it's possible to get zinc in 2 places. You can get it from either scanning, or if you're lucky to find a point of interest that has a landing pad on it, you can easily buy the zinc from a trader that stops by, whether it's a kind of a shelter that one of the aliens are at, or a trading post area too. So if you can find a trade post, or even one of those, there's a trade console that's kind of floating in the air as well. So there are 3 different places you can get it at. So don't take that out of the equation. Using the signal booster is also a good option as well to allow you to, and you just go into the Z menu, use the signal booster, and then point it towards a colonial outpost. If it's close enough, or it's closer than your ship, then it might be worth it to head in that direction. So we got an operations center. Yeah, it's way too far. So, yeah, we're pretty much locked in at, you know, just kind of looking for one with the scanner. Hopefully we'll get lucky. If you happen to make it to your ship before finding the zinc, you can always hop inside your ship for a little protection from the elements. Oh, I think I spotted some zinc. Let's go get it. Alright, once you pick up the zinc, go ahead and just repair the pulse engine, and now you've got a working ship. At this point, just take your ship, fill it with plutonium, fly off to wherever you want. I tend to stay on the first planet until I at least have everything scanned on it. I only have 2 more critters to scan, probably a cave critter as well as a maybe a flying critter. But I always tend to get a couple of upgrades on the first planet before moving on to the next. So in survival, I would highly suggest looking for a planet that is a little easier to deal with than the initial one you get on. Hopefully a savanna one, or maybe one that just has high sentinel activity. But I'll go over all the different planets in another video. Alright folks, so this is Johnnyonoes, and I've been playing No Man's Sky version 1.1. If you have any questions about this game or any of the other games that I support, please go ahead and leave your questions in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next episode.